So we're continuing our conversation about the 2014 PRSA Counselors Academy Conference in Key West, Florida, May 4th through 6th. Don't miss it. Mike, I'm curious about who should go to this conference in terms of, should one person from a firm go? Should two people go? Should a person who hasn't been before, should they take a spouse? Because I've taken my spouse sometimes, sometimes I haven't. Because you disappear for the whole day into conferences, and even at night it's a lot. You can invite your spouse or other people in your firm, but where do you fall on that issue?
Well, your spouse totally depends on you. Your spouse undoubtedly, unless they work in the business, won't want to come to any of the sessions. But if they want to lay out by the pool and have great drinks and food, then the more the merrier. That's great. The social time is good. I think as an agency you have to decide how many people you want to send. Some agencies do send 2 or 3 people. A lot of agencies just send one person, the president or CEO or general manager. Our agency, we're a 3-way partnership, and I've attended for many years because I'm active in PRSA and my partners are active in other organizations. So we see a lot of that where if it's multiple partners, they're involved in different things, bringing in the learnings. And we even are now starting to see some agencies that are sending their second level of leadership in. Because they've gotten so much out of it, they want to start training that second level to make sure that they're layered in, and from a succession planning, they really have that covered.
I think my wife Jan's been to several conferences. She this year I said, we're going to Key West. You want to go? And she's a travel writer, travels a lot. But she goes, you get so involved in that conference. You go to all the sessions. Even at night, you're talking to everybody. There's not a lot of margin there for a spouse to kind of hang out. But sometimes she'll go and hang out. So I think you just have to decide whether it's just for you, just for people in your firm, or bring a spouse or a companion or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you want. But what you'll really find is you spend a lot of time in session, in conversation, and it's an intense 2 or 3 days. It really is.
It really is. But you get, as you said earlier, you really get to know folks on a whole nother level. Some of the friendships that I've made there probably would have taken me many, many months to get there in the regular world, to be that comfortable with them. I remember one of the first sessions I attended, Glenn Jackson was leading the session, and he's here in the same market I'm in, much larger firm. At the time, probably about 60 people. And he just started talking about his revenue, his client size, their billings, their billing levels, their HR policies, how they elevate people. They had just done an in-market survey, what the market price was for different levels. And I sat there and I thought to myself, at that time I think we were only a 5-person firm. I thought, I don't know that I would give that much information out at a conference if I knew someone from my own market was sitting there. But pretty quickly I learned that the dynamic changes you, that you feel very comfortable in that environment and the level of trust, because the quality of people we have going are not out to hurt each other. They're out to make each other better. Right. There's more than enough work for all the agencies out there, and it's just very collegial.
See you May 4th through 6th in Key West, Florida.
He'll buy you a drink.
He'll buy you a drink.